Namaskar, welcome to Vision of Asia with the community on ITV Gold. In this weekly edition, we'll begin with this week with Sri Dr. Sudhir Parikh. We'll take you to 23rd Annual Edison Chamber of Commerce Awards reception and dinner, a report of the Shaira celebration from Lido Beach in Long Island, New Jersey, an evening of music, food, and fun at New Jersey State RP Annual Gala event. I will take you to an event where Sharad Purnima and Annakut Mahotsav were observed by Hari Dham Mandir. And we'll conclude with another report on the Shara celebration held 24th time in New Jersey. So all this coming up right after these short messages. Stay with us. In Vision of Asia, a voice of community, every Sunday we begin with a special conversation with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh. In this week's show, we also have the opportunity of listening to his insight about what makes him a successful entrepreneur. And the reason this question came up, credit goes to Edison Chamber of Commerce, which awarded him as International Entrepreneur of the Year Award. So here is This Week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh.
And now time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher and India advocate in This Week.
Namaskar, welcome to This Week with Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh. And let me have, first of all, the pleasure of welcoming Dr. Parikh with congratulations. Dr. Namaskar, welcome.
Namaskar.
So when I say congratulations, this is a matter of joy and pride for us that Edison Chamber of Commerce awarded you with Entrepreneur of the Year Award. So let us begin. You have already been recognized with Padma Shri, Pravasi Bharatiya, Ellis Island, and many, many awards. But how was it being in Edison and receiving this award from the Edison Chamber of Commerce?
Well, as you say, as you just mentioned that I had Padma Shri by Government of India, Pravasi Bharati Samman from Government of India, Ellis Island Medal of Honor in USA, as well as knighted by King of Malta in the Malta, which comes under jurisdiction of the Vatican. So, in spite, those are the big national and international awards, but I think yesterday's award was very important and very close to my heart, and I cherish more because it was given by my family, friends and colleagues in my township of Edison.
Wonderful. And before we talk about other themes, let us take advantage of your experience and may our viewers learn a little bit about your secret of success as an entrepreneur. What do you think are the top 2 qualities that makes an entrepreneur a successful entrepreneur?
Well, to be a successful entrepreneur, one must work hard, obviously, has to have focus, and you have to be very honest in your dealing with the other people. As long as there is a focus, hard work and honesty, I'm sure anyone can be very successful.
I think these are very key words: focus, hard work, and honesty. Let me seek your input on focus. Do you think it is something which is inborn? Because many times you hear that Gujaratis are very good in business circles. So, talk to me about focus. Have you consciously worked on developing your focus, or it just came with you?
No, I think I consciously work in a sense. It came, obviously, probably it's somewhat genetical, but then you have to. Not all Gujaratis are successful, right?
Correct.
So you have to then think big, and then implement big. You have to have good vision for that. So, for example, I mean, when I came here 45 years ago, a lot of my friends, colleagues, classmates, they all came here. But nobody has acquired this kind of 22, 23 practices, make a big kind of group, largest group in the country in our own specialty owned by one person, which employs almost 350 to 400 employee, plus media which employs another 100 employees, so total 500 plus employee is not that easy, and none of the doctor did that thing, and that shows that you have to have vision, and that vision has to be, of course, you have to do homework for that vision, and then of course hard work, focus, honesty, all those comes automatically, and if you stick to that, then always you can be very successful.
Very nice. Thank you very much. You shared your secret, and it might be useful for somebody who may be inspired to follow on your footsteps. But someone who is, if I may say, is a role model for many people and source of inspiration is Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Talking about vision, his vision is also very big, and with 850 crore rupee project, Mahakal Lok was inaugurated at Ujjain. Talk to me, you have seen some of the visuals, and it is amazing, and the way he addressed was also appreciated by one and all.
Yes, because the Ujjain has a very significant history since Vedic time, and Ujjain is supposed to be even astrologically a city situated in such a way. They say that all auspicious thing happens, all nakshatra, or I'm not sure what they call it, but everything aligned perfectly in the city of the Ujjain, and therefore the Ujjain is very auspicious city for our religion, Hindu religion, and the temple which is there, which is also very old temple, very antique temple, which is there for many years, thousands of years, I mean hundreds of years. And I think a lot of our Indian people, they believe in that temple, and every year there is thousands of people go to the pilgrimage to Ujjain. So I think what Prime Minister is trying to do is trying to elevate the whole our Hindu temples, glorify all the Hindu temple, plus to make it more convenient and easy for pilgrimage devotee to come there and worship their faith and be satisfied. And therefore, I think after Varanasi, the second project is this Ujjain, and I'm sure he will do other shivlings too. So I think it's a great thing and very appreciative, and we all should congratulate Prime Minister for taking interest into this kind of religious thing and cultural thing, which always remains for long time, whether which government is ruling government of the day.
And as we move towards the concluding part of our conversation, one thing is related to presidential election of Congress. So it's a coincidence that we talked about Amitabh Bachchan, who turned 80, and then the presidential race have Mallikarjun Kharge, who is also 80. And he will be facing Shashi Tharoor. One of his statement at a meeting where he says Eid mein bachenge to Muharram mein nachenge is being criticized by BJP and others, because Muharram is a month where it is mourning and not celebration. But leaving that part aside, your take on who is likely to be the winner in this race, Kharge or Tharoor?
I think conventional wisdom tells us that it's probably Kharge, because that I mean unofficially it's a kind of candidate of the establishment. But you never know, because if Shashi Tharoor wins, that will be a great help to the democracy, a great help to even Congress party, because Congress party needs some change. And I think having Shashi Tharoor, who has kind of worked in USA for many years, worked with the United Nations for many years, and who is very articulate, very smart, and very good communicator. And probably he might kind of attract young generation to the Congress party. So I think most likely Kharge will win, but you never know, surprise can happen, and if it happens, then probably it's a good for Congress party.
I would like to clap actually. I think you have succinctly analyzed, and if Congress members are listening to you, probably they'll think again about who to vote for. But as we conclude, we are very close to Deepavali. So anything special this Deepavali in terms of the preparations that you have or the spirit this year?
Well, dear friends, it's a happy Diwali to everyone, and particularly Happy New Year to my Gujarati friends and families. Just enjoy the Diwali. It's a festival of lights. You should be in the positive mood and always stay positive for next year. Even though we may pass through the recession, do not worry about that. Be positive as much as you can, and be healthy, be safe, and enjoy the Diwali and holidays. Till then, I would like to say God bless America, God bless India, God bless Indian Americans, and we'll see you next week. Till then, goodbye.
Welcome back. You're watching Vision of Asia with the community on ITV Gold, and we begin with a special report on Dussehra celebration. And this Dussehra celebration, as every year, was observed at Lido Beach by Indo-American Festivals Inc. President Dr. Rakesh Sharma was very happy. The turnout was very encouraging. People from different age, and especially kids, enjoyed the performance of Ram Leela, and indeed the sight of witnessing burning Ravan then was something that they carried with them in their memory bank. Here are some highlights from the Dussehra celebration at Lido Beach.
Well, I'm feeling very relieved and happy at the same time, because myself included, but I'll give all the credit to my team that they have worked so hard. Although I'm the president of IAF New York, but workers are the one who don't get recognition. So I want to make sure that every team member who had worked so hard gets recognized, whether they held any position or they were just members of the team. They all worked so good and so hard, and ultimately it's the Almighty God that is responsible for the results. So today we had a good weather, although it was 62 degrees Fahrenheit, but sunny day, little wind, and turnout was so good that this is perhaps the best turnout we had in the last 7 years since we have been celebrating Dashera in New York.
Namaskar, I'm Ashok Vyas. The place is Lido Beach. Occasion celebration of Dashera with the burning of Ravan's effigy, and I have the presence of Dr. Ravi Goyalji, who has tirelessly worked with his team members to make this happen, and good turnout. How do you feel overall?
I feel very good and happy Dashera to everybody. The God has been very kind to us. The weather is beautiful and Ramlila is going on very well. ITV के मैं सबसे पहले सुधीर जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ. लास्ट टाइम सुधीर जी हमारे दशहरा फेस्टिवल में आए और इस बार नहीं आए तो हम उनको बहुत मिस कर रहे हैं. सुधीर जी आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं दशहरे की भी और दीपावली पर, और होपफुली आप नेक्स्ट ईयर आएंगे.
Dr. Vijay Arya ji, celebration of our glorious tradition here at Lido Beach, and so many people with such commitment, dedication. How do you feel?
It's very exciting times, you know. It's so like feeling of happiness that at least 1,000 people are here, maybe more than 1,000 of us. And I was just talking to my wife, and this is how Hinduism being taught to us since I was a baby in my own village, and I learned seeing Ramayana and this Ram Leela and so many things, and that's how the culture and the traditions being transmitted to us, like what we learned from Ram's life and how he dealt with his parents, you know, guidance, and he followed whatever he had to do. He did his duties.
So first of all, thank you very much. Best of luck to you, Vibhuti, and I hope you do well, and I'm pretty sure you will do well. आपने जैसा बोला कि हम लोगों ने जो मैनहट्टन में इवेंट्स करी, that's a different type of feel to it, right? I mean, a lot of people on the stage performing, world-class artists. But this is more like a community event. It's like Ramlila. हमको अपने बचपन के दिन याद आते हैं, right? हम जब छोटे हुआ करते थे, जाते थे रामलीला देखने के लिए. And this is gratifying in a way that for the first time in some years, I've seen a lot of people showing up today. So it's very gratifying, very satisfying, and I think this should continue and become better and bigger in the coming years.
भगवान श्री राम का जो most important inspiration है कि how he was karmabadh, how he obeyed the responsibility, and how he protected and defended everything that was important from his point of view. Whether it was the name of the kingdom in father's honor or his wife's honor, and the pran and pratishtha of everything around us. We have to be aware, each one of us has to remember that our culture is critical, and our culture has lots of beautiful things about it. So it is important. राम जी की जो सेवा है, उस शब्द को हमें समझना पड़ेगा कि हमें अपने आप को, हमारे principles को protect और defend करना है. That is most important lesson for me. Come hell or high water, to use the American slang to it. Thank you.
सबसे पहले तो दशहरा उत्सव की सबको बधाइयाँ बहुत बहुत. ये बुराई पर अच्छाई की जीत का दिवस है. So hopefully this Dashera festival bring lot of happiness to everyone. उसके बाद हम दिवाली सेलिब्रेट करेंगे, और तुलसीदास जी ने कहा है कि जो आदमी, जो शख्स भगवान राम का नाम लेता है वो हर वक्त खुश रहता है. एक ही बात कहूँगा कि तुलसी मेरे राम को रीझ भयो या खींच, भौम बरा दाना उल्टा सीधा बीज. आप किसी तरह से भी भगवान का नाम लीजिए, आपको सफलता मिलेगी. थैंक यू.
Mesmerizing, one of the kind of event we are seeing in New York, जो हमने बचपन से हिंदुस्तान में, इंडिया में देखा था, और हम लोग खुद राम की सेना में पार्टिसिपेट करते थे हिंदुस्तान में, वो हम यहाँ खुद आज करवा रहे हैं यहाँ पर. और जो मंडली न्यू जर्सी से आके करती है, आप देखिए उसमें हस्बैंड वाइफ जो प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, आईटी के लोग हैं, वो यहाँ पर प्ले कर रहे हैं, उनकी वाइफ्स, उनके छोटे छोटे बच्चे साथ में, और इतना बढ़िया सुंदर प्रोग्राम यहाँ पर. बिल्कुल राम की कथा पूरी शुरू, मतलब राम के जन्म से लेके और बिल्कुल रावण के वध तक पूरा प्रोग्राम दिखाया जा रहा है, और ऐसा है बिल्कुल जैसे पूरा हिंदुस्तान में रामलीला का माहौल लगा हुआ हो.
तो बहुत ही सुंदर आपने बताया, आपका धन्यवाद है. दीपक जी, आपके विचार आज के इस वातावरण में?
जब ये आए साल ये प्रोग्राम करवाते हैं तो तो इंडिया की याद आ जाती है। तो और आज का जो दशहरे का यह पर्व उत्सव है, उस पे जो है सच्चाई की बुराई पर जीत है, जो उसका मैसेज है, और राम जी ने इस दिन रावण का वध किया था। तो ये सारी जो घटनाएं और उसका चलचित्र वो दिखाते हैं रामलीला के रूप में, वो देखने से ही बनता है। तो इसके लिए हम सारे आए हुए हैं, एंजॉय कर रहे हैं।
जाहिद भाई, ये ओवरऑल जो एक मैसेज हार्मनी का और सेंस ऑफ टुगेदरनेस जो इस आयोजन के साथ जुड़ा रहता है, भारत की भी कुछ स्मृतियां आपके साथ शायद होंगी। हाउ दिस जो एक यहाँ पर वातावरण बना है, जैसा ऊर्जा है, हाउ इट मेक्स यू फील?
सर देखें, सबसे पहले तो वेलकम टू टाउन ऑफ हेम्पस्टेड। हमारे टाउन का विजन है कि हम डिफरेंट कम्युनिटीज़ को प्रमोट करें, साथ लेके आएँ, उनके साथ चलें। एंड आई एम सो प्राउड टू बी पार्ट ऑफ दिस प्रोग्राम दशहरा, कि हम हिंदू कल्चर को प्रमोट कर रहे हैं। और जो इंडिया में रहता है, वो कोई भी कल्चर हो, कुछ भी हो, सबका एक ही कल्चर है। रिलीजन कुछ भी हो सकता है, बट एवरीथिंग इज़ ह्यूमैनिटी। और आई एम सो हैप्पी टू सी कि जिस तरह से कम्युनिटी यहाँ पर आ रही है, हम उनको प्रमोट कर रहे हैं। इसी तरह से मैं आपके जो देखने वाले हैं उनको बताना चाहता हूँ कि नेक्स्ट वीक हम दिवाली का प्रोग्राम कर रहे हैं टाउन ऑफ हेम्पस्टेड की तरफ से। तो हमारा एक वो है विजन कि हम अपनी कम्युनिटीज़ को लेके आएँ, अपना कल्चर दिखाएं, अपना रिलीजन के बारे में। दैट्स व्हाट वी वांट टू डू।
Thank you very much, and you have been a very, very strong pillar of our community. Absolutely. Yeah. So Sharan ji, yeah. So you are so wonderful in sharing how the significance of all this. And let us hear from this gentleman who has many hats to his head, being a publisher, being a community leader, entrepreneur, and whatnot. तो कैसा आपको लग रहा है आज यहाँ?
Ashok ji, this is first of all congratulations to the organizers. ये भारत के बाहर भारत का याद आ रही है कि इंडिया आउटसाइड ऑफ इंडिया। और इंडिया में मैं अभी जाहिद भाई को बता रहा था कि जब छोटे थे 7 दिन की रामलीला चलती थी, तो इन्होंने एक दिन में इतना हार्ड वर्क करके उसको समेट दिया है। और बहुत अच्छा है, बच्चे जैसे बच्चे लगे हुए हैं, इतने प्रोफेशनल जो ऊपर स्टेज पे वो जो एक्टर बने हैं। And also this is the message of good winning over evil, good versus bad, lightness versus darkness. And again also जैसे जाहिद जी ने कहा है कि भाई community coming together on events like this, and also guys like you and ITV serving the community. Thank you so much.
तो आपका नाम क्या है?
वर्षा।
मेरे साथ वर्षा जी हैं, और मेरे साथ ऑफ कोर्स लक्ष्मण जी हैं, राम जी हैं, रावण है, हनुमान जी भी हैं, तो अंगद जी हैं। तो वर्षा जी, इनके बारे में बताइए, पूरी तैयारी के बारे में।
ज़रूर ज़रूर। पहले तो धन्यवाद कि इतनी सारी जनता का प्यार मिला है और नवरंग डांस एकेडमी ने रामलीला का आयोजन किया है। हमारे साथ है हमारे श्री प्रभु श्री राम जी, प्रदीप गुप्ता जी, हमारे साथ है श्रीकांत गवस, लक्ष्मण जी, हर्ष भैया, हमारे रावण जी, एंड हनुमान जी, अजय, एंड सीता माँ मधुरा।
अब एक क्यों थे, देखिए आप किसी से पूछे कि 2 आंखों में से कौन सी एक आंख उसको पसंद है, ऐसा तो नहीं। सारे प्रसंग बहुत सुंदर हैं, बहुत ही मैसेज है हर एक के अंदर। और हमारी ये कोशिश है कि जो हम यहाँ पर हमारे बच्चे हैं उनको मैसेज वो समझ में आए। हम हर साल इसीलिए इतनी मेहनत करते हैं। यहाँ पे हमारी 50 से ऊपर की टीम है, सालों से हम ये कर रहे हैं एफर्ट, और वी फील वेरी ब्लेस्ड। डिवाइन इंटरवेंशन आती है हमारे साथ हमेशा, कुछ मर्जी कितना मौसम ख़राब हो, लेकिन इस दिन अच्छा हो जाता है और बहुत अच्छा सब जाता है। आज भी ऐसा ही हुआ, जैसे कि आपको बताया मधुरा ने, बहुत अच्छा लगा। और उम्मीद करते हैं कि हमारे बच्चों को, हमारी जो यहाँ पे फैमिलीज उन सबको अच्छा लगा होगा।
23rd annual awards reception dinner by Edison Chamber of Commerce was held recently, and this was to mark Winner Awards 2022. Lifetime Achievement Award was given to designer Greetings Vicky, Citizen of the Year to Ankit Gupta, Organization of the Year to Emergency Medical Services of JFK University Medical Center, Outstanding Business of the Year, Divine's Pharmacy, Hotel, Restaurant and Hospitality of the Year, Aurora Hospitality Group, and Entrepreneur of the Year Award to our own Chairman of ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media, Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh, Chamber Member of the Year, Eric Morel, Young Entrepreneur of the Year, Lara Kakir, and Vocational Student of the Year, Anika Bhatnagar. Here are some highlights from this event to celebrate 23rd Annual Awards by Edison Chamber of Commerce.
I want to restart our event here, and again, thank you all for coming here, and for the TV time here, we're going to re-begin our ceremony. Again, welcome to the Edison Chamber of Commerce 23rd Annual Awards Dinner. Thank you all again for coming, and I look forward to these presentations tonight, and each one of you, and all the accomplishments you have done in Edison, in the business community, and in the county. So thank you all. Before we continue, I just want to thank some of our staff at the Chamber, if you haven't met, Maya, Izzy, Ashwarya, Sarah, and Michelle, and Sadita's in the back right there. They won't stand up, they won't say a few words, but they do a lot. Sarah also, who's new to our team. And I just want to share all the great things that happen through the Chamber. Some of our interns, don't ever call them interns, are now staff, have gotten a chance to work at somebody Rob Karen-Pinchik's office. And also Ashwarya is working in Washington for Congressman Frank Pallone. So your contribution in the business community and the things they learn throughout the Chamber is truly helpful for each one of them. And I thank you for continuing to support the internship program. If we can keep our hands together, please join us in celebrating Dr. Perdig for the Entrepreneur of the Year. Thank you for all you do and have accomplished in the community and around the world.
President Coyle and dear friends, as you see briefly in my introduction, that I got all the national and international award all over the world. But best award is today's award. Because it is given by my hometown friends and my colleague and my peers, and there's no highest recognition than a recognition from your own family members. So really, President Coyle, I love you. Friends, I love you. Now, as you know, that I'm a medical doctor. I'm a specialist in asthma, allergy, and immunology. Started my practice in 1978. And then I got some idea and started acquiring all the retiring allergy practice in tri-state area. And today I'm the largest group owner of the asthma allergy practice in country. We not only have 22 practices in New York, New Jersey, but we are expanding to Florida and Arizona. So after saying that, you must be wondering where this Parikh Worldwide Media and newspaper came in picture. But I always believe that once you become successful, always give back to community. And so when I turned 60, I decided to empower second generation of Indian American, as well as to show the American and our children, Indian American children, how rich culture we have, how great country we come from. And I worked for US-India relation for last almost over 40 years. And I want to continue that connections of our young generation to back home Mother India, as well as our young generation to other young generation of different ethnic group here. And that's why I acquired media, all the newspaper, as well as 4 newspaper, plus 24/7 TV channel, it's my philanthropic work, just to empower second generation and make them a good citizen. So this is my brief story. And I thank you, everyone. I thank my family, my wife, my 2 children here. They all are the doctors, plus all my friends here. I sincerely believe that God bless America, God bless all Americans, including all ethnic groups, and God bless Edison, and God bless.
Thank you to Edison Chamber of Commerce for putting together tonight. I hope everyone is enjoying their Tuesday evening at Pines Manor in Edison, New Jersey. I would first like to thank my loving parents. Without you, I would not be here tonight, so thank you. I love you very much. Thank you to my family and friends for your unconditional love and support. You guys were always with me 100% all the way, so I love you guys as well very much. Thank you.
But congratulations, and please come up, Kamal Aurora.
Well, hello, Edison. I hope everyone is enjoying the evening. I'm so thankful to the Chamber, each and every board member, and everyone who has nominated me and felt that I'm worthy of this award. And thanks to everyone who is here in this room. Well, I migrated to this country in 2005, and I put my foot into Edison. And from that day till today, this has been not only a place where I work, I grew, I raised my family, my kids went to Edison school system. I also do my business here. 2005, I started my first job, which ended up becoming my business and my only business. A few years later, we decided to raise our kids here. We moved to Edison from Wachang. So Edison has not only been the place where I work, but this is also my home.
I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank the Edison Chamber of Commerce for this honor, and I also wanted to thank my NJ Sharing family sitting right over there for all of their help and support in raising awareness for organ and tissue donation. I'm an extremely proud citizen of Edison, and I look forward to bettering our communities together. Thank you.
And now we take you to 4th Annual Gala 2022 by American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin of New Jersey State. The event was organized last Saturday at Somerset, New Jersey, and it was full of variety of activities to engage the audience that included dance music. And indeed, American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin is actively serving the community in India as well as in America in its own way by offering support to various health-oriented programs. Advisory board of RP New Jersey includes Padma Dr. Sudhir Parikh, Dr. H.R. Shah. And President Pradeep Shah was satisfied by the turnout and by the way this event was organized successfully by their team members.
Let me just explain you what is RP means. Our main aim is three main aims. One is to give the doctor CME. We have all year round CME. Number two, the biggest is the community service. In the community service, we had last year given almost this chapter alone had given so many oxygen concentrated to India. Not only abroad, we have done here also. We have done the health camp also. We did also help the people who need medication through the pharmacy and the pharmaceutical company. We have done it. Also, we have helped the health camp. The women's health also we are promoting. We are promoting the awareness of the disease and to take care of themselves.
First of all, thank you for inviting me. I know it's been a while since I've been to the APPI dinner, but I did want to say this. First of all, we thank all of the physicians for all that you did during the COVID crisis. I know it's not completely over, but certainly that was incredibly taxing for hospitals, for physicians, and you pulled us through. And Obviously, there was some help from the federal government, not enough, in my opinion, not enough even now. But in terms of what we're trying to do, I'll just mention maybe a couple things. First of all, we're really trying very hard in Congress to spend money and be up to date in the event of another crisis. In other words, we don't do enough for prevention. We don't do enough for public health to prepare for something like COVID-19 or something else that comes along. And so that's one of the things that we're trying to do now in Congress, is to have the research, have the ability to deal with a crisis more effectively than what happened in the last 2 years. The second thing I want to mention is a lot of you were very much involved in this effort to get a legislation passed to provide grants for heart health with regard to South Asians. We know that there's a lot more concern about heart health with regard to the South Asian community, the Indian community, than with a lot of other Americans, because you're disproportionately impacted by it. So that bill passed the House. Before the end of the session, we're trying to get it passed in the Senate and on the President's desk so that we can have those grants and research, not only research grants, but also education grants available to get the word out with regard to those particular disabilities that affect the South Asian community when it comes to heart health.
Friends, my good friend Frank Malone, Congressman, really, I was one of the first founding president of the Federation of API of Tri-State. And it's good to see here that our chapter of Middlesex County is well alive and vibrant. So what Pradeep says, that their plan is to do CME, help the international medical graduates, help the community, but I would like to go further and say that this is, we are at the age where we must do from this platform a lot of charity work to the American community, those who are underprivileged and those who need our help. And second thing, Congressman Frank Malone and late Gary Ackerman, when I was president of the Political Forum, we really we were driving force behind convincing them to start the India Caucus, and the Padma Vibhushan Frank Malone started it. And so we must thank everyone to Frank Malone, because it went, the implication is so long-lasting implication. So we all should be very active in promoting political activities to protect our community, as well as protect our interests and protect our second generation, and help the congressmen like Congressman Frank Malone.
Let's watch the highlights.
Today I'm welcoming everybody over here. Today we have a annual gala of the New Jersey State API at Imperia. We are going to have a lot of fun. Also, I want to tell the message is our agenda is, or the aim of the API is to do the community service, also do the CME for the doctors, and help the international medical graduate people to get their clerkship and residency in the USA. Apart from that, we have done a lot of things, like last year we had a COVID-19 epidemic, and we had given them so many oxygen generator were needed in India. We have supplied the medication. Also, the most important, we are doing the Zoom meeting and answering to the people every hourly, that we can do that, and it was so good, and people really appreciated, and we like to do that more over this. And my agenda this year is, the three main is community service, international medical graduates to get their residency, and the CME for the doctors, and we have lined up throughout the year we'll be doing the CME. Thank you very much.
Well, I would like to congratulate Pradeep and Sanket, my great friend, for doing such a great gala. and we wish them the best. Let me ask Sanket to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. We are super excited tonight. We have a fantastic evening. Over 200 plus physicians has gathered at the Imperial Palace in Somerset. I want to congratulate Dr. Pradeep Shah for the leadership he's been providing this year for our New Jersey State API chapter. As you can see here, there's so much excitement, so much energy is going on. Lot of specialty physicians all the way from north to the south has gathered today to celebrate the annual gala and the Diwali. Of course, no event is completed without a support for our great community leader and the owner of the ITV Gold, Dr. Parikh. Thank you for your thank you for your ongoing support to our organization. You have been a backbone for the community and for the physicians like us. So thank you for your service.
I really want to thank the ITV Gold, Dr. Sudhir Parikh, who is also Padma Shri, and he always has supported it, and we always like it, and we always work together to get success of this story. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dr. Pooja Shah. I'm an infectious disease doctor here in Edison, New Jersey. I'm here at this APA Gala. It's a really nice event to celebrate our Diwali holiday and to meet and network with other people at this event.
So I'm Dr. Pooja Patel. I'm the General Secretary of NJ State API. We are so excited and we are looking forward to tonight. It's the 4th annual gala event of NJ State API. And we started this in 2018 under the leadership of Dr. Binod Sinha. And since then, we have done a lot of CME events, health camps, charity work. We also donated oxygen concentrators in the COVID pandemic and sent it to India. So we are looking forward to carrying this work and taking it to the next level with the new team that has been elected this time. And I have a special request to all of you, the young physicians out there. Please come and do join NJ State API. It's a wonderful platform. We have these senior experienced leaders to mentor us. And it's also a good platform for networking and learning. And we all can definitely together take this to the next level. So to become a member, you can go to njstateapi.org. And the membership is only $50. So thank you everyone for coming tonight, and thank you to the sponsors and media without whom this event is never possible. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Dr. Jayesh Patel. We are gathered here today to celebrate our 4th annual NJ API Physicians Gala at Imperia in Somerset. Being one of the physicians, I can tell you about the physicians community a few things. One of the most affluent community, one of the versatile community, one of the community who provides the care to very indigenous population, to all the way to a very influential population. One of the populations who brought a very good name to American Indians in America as well as across the globe. We are here to show our solidarity. We can advocate our rights to show this solidarity. Also, this kind of events been done all across the United States among the American Indian physicians, among the API. We also have a national API. We have one of the national API as our umbrella chapters. We do a lot of cares, including the charity cares. We also provide a big platform to the incoming physicians. We do a lot of activities also among the Indians here, as well as provide the cares and the help, including the medical care and the medical technologies back home in India.
Thank you. Very pleased to be here tonight at the API celebration because we really thank all the Indian physicians for all that they've done, particularly during the COVID period.
And now another Dussehra festival from New Jersey, Indo-American Festivals Inc. organized this festival on 8th October. Earlier it was scheduled to happen on 1st October, but due to weather conditions, the date was shifted. The dazzling Ram Leela here also was presented by Varsha Naik, cultural program by Pratibha. And the Ravan here is tall, it's 25 feet tall. That Ravan's effigy is built by Krishna Singhal of New York. The usual festivities of any festival includes tasty food and places where people enjoy a little bit of shopping. Chanchal Gupta ji continues with her supportive team members, Dinesh Mittal, Raj Mittal, and Atul Sharma, to the tradition which was very dear to Mangal Gupta ji. Here are some highlights from Ravan Dahan at New Jersey.
Participating. I'm very happy. I'm honored to be a sponsor in this event. And Pranjal is my son. Pranjal, give the raffle letter. The raffle goes to all of these two. But they give the raffle letter. So give the whole raffle.
And now time to say goodbye from today's Vision of Asia Voice community, and time also to remind you that you can always enjoy our programming by becoming friends with us on our Facebook page. Subscribe to ITV Gold YouTube channel and keep writing events at itvgold.com. Thank you very much for being with us. Stay well, take care. This is Ashok Vyas. Namaste.